Once upon a time, a wise and peaceful monk was meditating by the riverbank. The sun was beginning to set, casting a golden hue across the sky. The sound of flowing water mingled with the soft rustle of leaves in the wind, creating a calm, sacred atmosphere. Everything was still, as if nature itself had paused to listen to the monk's breath. After a while, the monk opened his eyes slowly, feeling a deep connection with the universe. As he began to stand, he noticed something moving near the water's edge. It was a scorpion, struggling desperately to climb out from between two stones. Each time the scorpion tried to climb up, the flow of the water pushed it back down. It was drowning, but it refused to give up. The monk's heart filled with compassion. He stepped closer, bent down, and gently reached out his hand to help the scorpion. But as soon as he touched it, the scorpion instinctively struck with its tail and stung his finger. The monk winced in pain, quickly pulling his hand back. His finger throbbed, but his eyes remained calm. Still, the monk tried again. He reached out once more, slowly and carefully, trying to lift the scorpion from the water. But again, the scorpion stung him, and again, he pulled back. Just then, a passerby who had been watching from a distance shouted, "Why are you trying to save that creature? Can't you see it keeps stinging you every time you try to help? Let it drown. It's just a scorpion. It's in its nature to sting." The monk looked at the man, then back at the scorpion. Without saying a word, he found a small stick nearby. This time, instead of using his hand, he gently lifted the scorpion with the stick and placed it safely on dry land. Then he turned to the man with a calm smile and said something that would stay with the man forever. He said, "Yes, it is the scorpion's nature to sting, but it is my nature to help. Just because it hurts me does not mean I should change who I am. The scorpion is being true to its nature, and I must be true to mine." The man stood silent. The monk's words were simple, yet they held a profound truth. How often do we allow the actions of others to harden our hearts? How many times do we stop being kind because someone was ungrateful? Or stop helping because we were hurt? We forget that our nature is not defined by how others treat us. It is defined by how we choose to act in return. The monk knew this. He understood that the world might be filled with people who sting, who lie, betray, hurt, or take advantage. But that should not stop us from doing good. Kindness is not a transaction. Compassion is not a bargain. It is a reflection of who we are. Just like the monk, we must learn to protect our hearts, but not let them turn cold. We can use wisdom, like the stick he used, to protect ourselves from harm. But we should never abandon our principles. Helping someone who may hurt you does not make you weak. It shows the strength of your character. The story of the monk and the scorpion is not just about compassion. It is a lesson in inner integrity. It's about staying true to your values, even in a world that may not always value them. In your life, you will meet people who hurt you, despite your goodness. But let that never be a reason for you to stop being good. Be kind, not because the world is kind, but because you are. Because in the end, just as light remains light even in darkness, your goodness will shine, no matter how many scorpions you encounter.